to the Vloginsons Q&A. We were tagged into this Q&A by Josh and Emma from Geek Out Vlogs. So thank you very much for tagging us, and they asked us to tag somebody ourselves. So we're gonna tag the Canadian family vlog because they're Canadian, right? So why not tag another Canadian?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me, right? If you folks actually do Halloween, then, you know, be awesome if you take part in this. And if not, don't even worry about it, because I know that not everyone celebrates Halloween. So yeah, we're gonna get on with the questions and move it from there. So, first question is, what is your favorite Halloween movie? I'll let you go first.
The Misadventures of Ichabod Crane. It's this quirky little cartoon that came out when I was a kid, and my sisters and I must have watched it like at least 100 times. We could quote it word for word. It was just one of those things that we experienced together and we loved it.
Can I just say something?
It's a terrible movie, but we loved it.
I hated that cartoon. I hated it. Ichabod Crane, a better version of Ichabod Crane is the Johnny Depp version.
Yes, from a movie critic's standpoint, that's definitely
I'm not a movie critic.
For us, it was definitely that one. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, my favorite movie for Halloween has to be, absolutely hands down, the very first Night of the Living Dead. Because A, horror was taken seriously with that movie, and there was a whole social connotation behind the scenes in that movie, which was very, very cool to see. And really, that movie started an entire genre that didn't exist until after.
Yeah, it was
really,
basically the roots of it all, isn't
it?
It
was the roots of it all, yes. And basically that movie spawned a whole bunch of movies that George Romero himself went on to do afterwards. It spawned the Return of the Living Dead series, comic book series. Without that, we wouldn't have all the video games that we have, we wouldn't have all the movies we have, the graphic novels. So really, this was the granddaddy of this very post-apocalyptic-ish topic for monsters. So that would be my favorite Halloween movie right there.
Number 2, 1 to 10. How much do you enjoy Halloween?
I'm gonna go first.
Yeah.
I've got a love-hate relationship with Halloween. I came from a fairly secularish background, and so I took part in Halloween. I dressed up, I did the costumes and all that kind of stuff. But I went through a time of my life where I was like, no Halloween at all, and I totally cut it out of our lives. We agreed to cut it out, right? I cut it out of my life, she cut it out of her life, we did it together. We didn't do anything with the kids for Halloween, and we recently just came back around, and we see it as a day for candy and for costumes and stuff like that.
Just like your favorite character.
Yeah, and you know what, for someone who likes zombies and all that kind of stuff, I still can like those things, but I don't like the darkness. There has to be protagonists that fight the darkness. So for me, Halloween has to be an 8. I like most things about Halloween, but
I'm 20%. Take it out.
I'm always kind of like, I like it and I feel guilty for liking it. I shouldn't like it so much, but I do.
Yeah.
That's my Halloween thing.
I'll carve a pumpkin, but I won't hang like a cut off limb off the front door.
No limbs for me. I would hang a zombie from the tree though.
It depends on the zombie, I think. Yeah.
A mostly dead one.
Well, I'd agree with any.
Question number 3 is, what is your fondest Halloween memory? So what is your fondest Halloween memory?
I would have to say when I was little, my mom got me this little mouse costume, and it was the most adorable little mouse, and I felt so special in it, and it was definitely a cool memory.
You are special. Very special. My favorite Halloween memory was when my mom made me a Superman costume. I know, big surprise, right? But seriously, it's when she made me a Superman costume, and it was a thing, I think grade 2, and I got to go to school in this costume, and I felt like Superman. I did. My mom was afraid that I was going to get hurt as a kid because I used to jump off the table and the furniture, and I was finding higher and higher things to jump off of wearing this costume. That's my fondest Halloween memory right there. I got to be my hero for one day in my life, and I've never forgotten it to this day.
Ginger Superman.
Hey, that's perfect. The Ginger Superman. That's the best kind of Superman.
Jason was a Ginger Superman when he was a baby. So
I'm a Ginger Superman now.
You're my Superman. Number 4. Have you always been a Halloween lover?
Yes, I have. I think it's one of those things that even when I was like, I don't like Halloween, I still secretly liked it and didn't want anyone to know. So no, I've always liked Halloween. An 8. I've liked it an 8. Like, there's certain things about Halloween I'm like, I don't like how the women are like, You can dress up as a sexy police officer, or you can be a sexy nurse, or you can be a sexy potato, or you can be anything. That aspect, actually, I don't really like.
I've never liked that part.
And that really started like
You
a
knew
lot
as
in the
a
last
kid when
decade.
you got out of the kids' costume section because you're like,
Everything's got a bustier. Don't wear minis here, they're wrong.
and like those fishnet stockings.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I like those things as much as the next guy, absolutely, but they're reserved for how superhero females dress and maybe her in the bedroom. Not that she dresses like that. Oh, that's bad.
Oh god, no.
That's not what I meant. I was trying to prove a point.
Yes, don't wear your bedroom wear outside.
Yes, sexy bed doesn't go out.
No.
No. Number 5. How do you get into the Halloween spirit?
For me, it's carving pumpkins. As soon as I pop the top off that pumpkin and I get the smell of it, it just takes me right back to my mom's kitchen floor carving pumpkins and my sisters.
For me, I have a seance, I do some Ouija. No, I don't do any of those things. I messed with the Ouija board as a kid and it scared the crap out of me. I never touched it again. No, how do I get in the Halloween spirit? For me, actually it's when I go into the stores and see all the costumes. I'll take a stroll through the costume aisle, and that's what gets me in the Halloween spirit, seeing all those characters.
Dressing up. Yeah.
I love the dressing up. I would dress up every day as something. Cat Mario. I would dress up like Cat Mario, probably half the time if I could. And the other half the time, I would be Batman.
Well, there you
Just
go.
Batman all the time. I can't be Superman because I don't have the hair. I'm not as good looking as Kal-El.
Isn't that like a meme, like dressed like the job you want to be one day?
Yeah, and then you show up in your Batman costume, and then you end up sitting in disciplinary's meeting. Number 6, favorite Halloween decorations. Do you have any?
Pumpkins.
Yeah, mine's pumpkins too. It's
Yeah.
pretty easy, nothing else, just the pumpkins.
Yep.
If you had to pick one Halloween decoration to take with you on a desert island, it would be pumpkins, right? I mean, that'd be like the one thing that symbolizes you're doing. The pumpkin with the face in it is to Halloween as the Christmas tree is to Christmas.
Yes.
There you go.
Definitely. Number 7, favorite Halloween fall scent.
The bad gas you get from all of the candy you've eaten the day before.
You can't smell the candy because it's all in wrappers now. Nobody does like a
You can when you
Halloween
fart.
treat. No, but when you open your bag of candy, like when the little old granny down the street made fudge and you had candy apples and all that,
Yeah.
you could smell that.
You could smell that cookie.
But now they don't do that because everybody's
No.
afraid there's like ecstasy in
There's
there.
gonna be a razor or ecstasy.
glass or something,
Listen,
and so nobody
oh my
does
gosh.
that anymore.
Drug addicts aren't like, I'm just gonna hide my stash and make your candy. Oh no, whoops, I gave it to the children.
I was lying on my doorstep.
Yeah. I suspect that, those cases are far and few. And if they did happen, they happened by people who don't like Halloween and wanted everyone else to be scared to take part. Probably
Something
fear mongering or
stupid,
something
yeah.
like that. I think that Halloween is statistically the safest night of the year for your kids to be out because all the kids are out, all the parents are watching for them. It's the one night that I think that it's probably actually kind of safe for them to be outside.
Yeah.
Question number 8. Favorite candy? Which is your favorite candy?
The Tootsie Pop.
The Tootsie Pop. You mean Tootsie Rolls?
Yes, the Tootsie Roll.
I
I like
love
the
Tootsie
Tootsie
Rolls.
Pops too, actually.
I like Tootsie Rolls.
Rolls.
They're my favorite chewy, chocolatey, kind of looks like cat turd candy.
If you had some of those in your candy when you were a kid, you were like, it's gold.
Yeah, but not everyone thought that. Sometimes, it was so easy for me to get trades.
So easy to
I trade them something else they wanted, and I always got their Tootsie Rolls.
Like your crispy bars. This thing gets stuck in your teeth.
I pretty much liked
Crispy
everything.
Crunch? I didn't like the Crispy Crunch bar.
I hated Jubes. And I hated getting
I like
chips,
the Jubes.
and I hated getting apples. That was it. I'd eat everything else. Oh, and black licorice. I egged their house the next year. You gave me black licorice. Write that down. Your house
Or
is
that
getting egged the
really
next year.
hard toffee kind of. It came in like a little wrapper, but it wasn't the soft stuff that was good. It was hard and it stuck to your teeth, and you were like, why?
That stuff, I had a spacer as a kid,
Yeah.
and it ripped the spacer out.
See, there you go.
Yeah, I
That
had to
is
go back to the
worse
doctor and
than
put it back
finding a
in.
razor in your candy. It's that stuff right there.
Yeah, and what's worse than finding a razor in your candy is getting an apple. Don't give the kids apples because ain't nobody want that stuff in their Halloween bag.
Unless it's candied apple, and then it's okay.
No, still, you can't, because then you put it in your bag and all the fluff sticks to the candy, right? All the lint is
It
stuck
has to
all
be
over
like
them.
individually.
You can get, listen, if you give some kid a candy apple, don't give kids candy apples either, because then they gotta walk around with a candy apple like this all night long, and they're, oh no, trick or treat, the candy's out.
Oh god.
No, don't give kids candy apples either. Give them stuff in a wrapper that could go in their loot bag, and they can get home and go and dump it in a pile on the floor. Sorry, rant over.
Number 9, vampires are dumb.
Shut up. She's a Twilight fan.
I read the books, they're good.
You know what? For every minute you read those books, you lost a couple brain cells.
I know, they're just cheap. It's a cheap love story, but
Made for 6-year-olds.
it was fun. It was a page turner, I have to admit. And they made the movies just so that the book lovers could have some more of that story because they wanted to see it.
Never read those books. I've watched the movies, and as soon as I got
No,
to the
you
part...
didn't. No. You watched the movie.
Okay,
You watched,
I watched
the first one.
Can I please explain to people why I never made it past? I got to the part where Edward was all shimmering like diamonds, and I was like, nope.
Yeah. I think that's when most men were like, nope.
Nope. Nope. Anne Rice did the real vampires. The Interview with the Vampire, great vampire movie because it gave them character, it gave them soul. There were inner conflicts for being a vampire that Louis had to deal with.
Those were some like an actual like quality story. Those were really.
Those were a lot better. I read the book The Vampire Lestat.
Yeah.
Excellent
Really,
writing.
really good book.
Excellent writing.
I can always answer for you though. It's definitely zombies. I mean,
Shut up! Of
no
course it's
brainer.
zombies.
Yeah.
Not because I have like this fantasy of like most of the population being dead and walking around like. That's not what it is. It's that the zombie apocalypse, to me, is very much like any other man idea of what a man-made apocalypse would be like, where there's very few people left on the earth, and then it's like, what do those people left do? How do they survive when the world is completely upside down? There's no monetary system, there's no real system of trade or transportation or fuel or shopping anymore. How do the remnants survive and pull together? And will they pull together and make society again? That whole thing kind of has always fascinated me. So yeah, it's zombies for me. Not because, it's what comes with the zombies for me that makes the zombies more interesting.
Yeah.
Vampires is just some guy that's been alive for a long time, probably learned how to do everything really, really well. I play, I'm a backgammon champion, I can shoot a rifle really well, and I put together every single puzzle that's ever been published. Right? And it's just like
really
what?
clever now.
Right. And you'd be bored. You'd be like, I'm immortal. I don't want to be alive anymore. I've done everything there is to do here. And you'd be like trying to find ways to off yourself, right? Whereas zombies, they're already dead. And they don't even know they're alive again, right? They just...
Number 10. What is your weird, odd fear?
Ending up in a diaper in front of my graduating class.
Yep, definitely weird and odd.
Yeah. I have dreams about that actually. Yeah. I'm walking with them and everything is all cool and all of a sudden I'm in a diaper.
Yep.
And then I'm using the bathroom in the hallway in a stall that's in the middle of the lockers, and there's a door that is like a saloon door that flaps open. And you're just sitting there trying to use the bathroom and all the girls and guys are walking by, you got your diaper around your
Everyone
ankles.
has had those kinds of dreams where like the bathroom is not private.
That is my fear.
I used to have, I haven't had one in a while, but I used to have these nightmares where I'd be running from something, and of course you run really slow. But I'd get behind a door, and the door is supposed to mean safety if you could just close it between you and the monster, but in my dream, the door would be shut, and then it would just start shrinking away from the door frame. and then eventually there'd be no door at all, and there'd be the monster standing in front of me going, ah, and yeah, definitely my fear.
At that point, you might as well have just tripped. Because that's what all women do in horror movies anyway. They're like,
We
they
can
have a
never
nice
run.
big lead and they trip.
Yeah, just
And
don't
then
wear
they
your
get up
high
and
heels
right
when you're
there.
running from Jason. Like, yeah.
Run in bare feet, always in bare feet.
Yes, kick off the heels.
And last but certainly not least is, do you believe in ghosts? Well, do you believe in ghosts?
No.
No, me neither.
Sorry.
No. I believe there's something else after this. Is it ghosts? No, I think we've misnamed it. I think that I'm not trying to discount what other people may have experienced.
No.
I'm saying that we don't understand it all yet, and so we've given it this name.
Yeah.
And Hollywood has, made people think certain things as well.
Yeah.
But I think there's definitely the truth being out there.
I think there's a scientific answer, and I don't think that we know everything there is to know. So ghosts, no.
As ghosts
like,
are perceived.
Paranormal or like weird stuff we like
hanging
weird,
around
weird
in your house after they
die.
die.
Like Shatner's Weird or What. Like I think there's some stuff that's really weird that we're like, what was that?
We don't understand.
Yeah.
Are there the question is, do we believe there are ghosts that, like, say if there's a bad shipwreck,
people returning from the
they're
dead,
or lost, like they
people.
can't move on or whatever? No. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tagging us in this Q&A, Josh and Emma. It means a lot to us that you actually thought of us. And also, don't forget, everyone, to check out the links in the description to Canadian Family Vlog and to Geek Family Vlog. Yay! Both of those channels are really, really cool. We're subscribed to both of them, obviously. And don't forget to click like and subscribe for this channel as well. That way you can get more content from me and the missus when we make videos. So, yeah, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!